What up, guys? So the end of season, late minute, last second push continues. Last session went horribly. I didn't gain a lot of points. I think like maybe 80 points. And I need to get like 200 points or something today to feel good about it. I made a small, change in my roster. Not really change, but, the champions that I have marked with tags are obviously the ones that I use in Live Arena, which is not very large pool. And as you can see, it's only like one mythical champion, and that's what I have to play with. But I wasn't really using Duchess in the last few sessions, because I basically put my mod in the Duchess gear, which is kind of shame, because, this one specific item set is really strong. Duchess is like 165k health if she's using this set, but I need mod more, because I'm always going second, and I'm dealing with, Fabians and Mariuses and Embrus. All of them have a CC. I need mod passive and so on, so I feel like I pretty much pick her, or not pretty much, I'm picking mod in every single fight. But the issue that I was dealing with in the last couple of sessions is that sometimes I survive quite well, not well, but I survive for a bit against those teams that are pummeling me. But the issue is that, they CC my team, and, it might be a 3-minute fight and I don't do a single turn on the entire battle. And for that reason, I obviously need more passive, but that's not enough. I also need polymorph RNG. That's the only thing that, I can really do at this point. I don't have any, crazy mythicals like, I don't know, Grixia or Galatir that could reverse the situation in a go second team. And I'm obviously always going second, because the highest speed that I can do is like 393 speed or something like that. I'm always pretty much going second. So I need more polymorph. That's the only really, outside of the mod passive, that's the only trick that I have. But I wasn't really using a lot of polymorph, and I was talking on last video about going polymorph on Rotos just because I really need it. But Ward of the Fallen is insanely good on Rotos, and there was actually 2 people that were messaging me that I shouldn't do it on Rotos because he's just gonna get polymorphed himself with the Wand abusers. So I was thinking about it, and I think I put like some secondary, or not even secondary, what do you call it? I put some tertiary, is that the proper word? I put some tertiary reviver gear on Duchess, because I already have, Anchor and mod geared, so that I would have the polymorph. I think I'm probably gonna be running both Duchess and mod a lot today, and praying that both of them will proc polymorph, or, some combination of their polymorphs, and mod removing some of the CC would give me opportunity to get couple turns and maybe win the battle. And now I also have the relic on Rotos, so I upgraded the aspect of Azeroth little bit, and hopefully we will see some battles where it's actually clutch for Rotos and I will win because of it. But we'll see how it goes today. But that's my game plan today. Hopefully it will go a lot better than on the last session. And like the good thing about, like the issue with polymorph, as you guys are well aware, is that you either need accuracy or you need 6-star blessing. And mod has a decent amount of accuracy. As you can see, 400. I could obviously get more of it, but I wanted a combination of tankiness and speed and accuracy, so she kind of needed everything. But she has a buff strip, so you really want to get some accuracy on her build. So she doesn't need 6-star blessing to get use of polymorph. And outside of that, I only have a couple champions with 6-star blessing. It's Rotos, Duchess, and Narses. And, these were obviously more meta champions a couple years ago, but they're still good, let's say. So I just have to play with the Duchess. I think that's the way to go. Kind of running out of time a little bit on this session. I was getting here a little bit late, but let's go. I think I might do another session later today just to grind more games, because I really do want to get the 1.3k rewards before the season ends, so I need to push it. Anyway, that's the game plan. Let me know in the comments if you have any better ideas outside of buying shards and getting good champion pool RNG. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna use mode anyway, so let's just go with Duchess and Marius, so that I have Duchess on the first champion slot for the polymorph proc. But I know that I'm pretty much gonna go with more than Duchess anyway in every fight, so... Or that's the plan, we'll see if I have to change it. Okay, so he's going with like full speed team. He doesn't have immunity, so this is kind of baiting me to go with Tormin. If I go with Tormin, I'm gonna go triple Nugar though, but maybe I could do it. Lately, Tormin is very hit or miss, that sometimes I do really well with him, but the last couple of sessions he was completely useless, so I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe I will not even go with Maud. No, let's go with Maud and Rotos, yeah. Let's see what he picks. Maybe I changed my mind about Tormin, but it's better that the Tormin comes on the last moment. Wait, this is not a bot account. I don't think it's a bot account. Okay, so it's Sashar, and I forget this champion's name, but he's not scary, so... Okay. I guess we'll go with Tormin. It's not bot account, but it doesn't look scary. This is one of those rare matchups that my champion roster, to be honest, looks a lot better than his roster, but maybe he knows something that I don't, and he surprises me. Like, actually, this Nuker, I've seen him quite many times on these lesser tier teams, so I think he may be considered better than I think he is, but I don't think I've ever lost against that champion. I've seen it quite many times, actually. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody use Duchess once since I came back, but I have seen this champion, I don't know, definitely like 10 times or something. Probably every session I see him once or twice, so... Okay, that was an easy one. I don't think we can lose this battle at this point. Also, for some extra, you know, spiciness, you know, style points, and, you know, my personal preference. Oh, we haven't got the... I think the first freeze was on the set and not even Tormin passive, but I also have Duchess in 2-piece Frostbite. Let me double... I can't see the previous records, but this guy definitely is not bot account, to be fair. But his champion pool honestly seems worse than mine, so that's an accomplishment by itself, to be honest. Not to like humble brag or anything, but he's same points as me, and he has worse champions. That's impressive. Let me see. Was this guy a fusion? Maybe he was a fusion. Kind of forget about it. Yeah, there's like nothing really impressive. I don't know, let me double check. Does he have like really good multipliers or something? Why are people using this champion? I think there must have been like some videos about him or something that I didn't see, because he doesn't seem good at all. Okay, the multiplier on the A2 is kind of good. I guess that's the reason why people run him, but you know, there's no ignore defense or any crazy passive that keeps him alive or prevents him getting CC'd, so it seems like, you know, something like, would this guy even be better than Granda? I'm not gonna think about it too much on the video, but I'll look about it afterwards. But I mean, I've read his kit, but you know, I need to think about it. Let me know why people are using him, or is it just I'm getting weird matchups where people are using the Thor guy. Okay, it's level 88 this time. But yeah, by the way, every time I do something dumb on video, you know, which happens, you know, I'm not, you know, mistakes are made, sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm stupid or ignorant. And also, you know, if you do a lot of, you know, several hour videos, there's gonna be mistakes, unless you're a god. But I definitely, when I do get comments criticizing my gameplay, I definitely, I don't know, what should I go with Narcissus or Rotos? Narcissus would have the polymorph. Now let's just go with Rotos. Angora passive might be useful here. But I do take the input in, so if you're saying that I was, you know, idiot doing something, fair enough. I will look through the negative comments, or not the negative comments, but if you know, if you see something dumb, just call it out, and I need some when I do dumb things, it needs to be called out so that I learn from it, or I acknowledge that I did something dumb, you know. If nobody says it, maybe I don't even realize it, and I keep playing stupid, so. I don't know who I want to ban, but I think we have to go for this. Fixing the camera a little bit. By the way, Lelouch, I don't know if it's too, you know, old thing at this point, but you know, I'm not really, like, you know, super active anime watcher these days. I definitely watch if there's something good, but not like I watch, like, you know, multiple shows on every new season. But I'm definitely one of those old school anime enjoyers, and Lelouch from Code Geass is definitely one of my favorite shows and characters of all time. So if you have never heard about Code Geass, then and it slightly piques your interest, I definitely recommend to look into it. I definitely can't. I think I just try Fabian. Maybe I can get Fabian with A1. Nice. Okay. I don't want to spoil Code Geass because that's very plot heavy show, and I would say that how would I put it without like glazing it too much, but think about like if Quentin Tarantino made anime show, that's basically it. You know, it's pretty, you know, there's some plot in that one. There's conspiracies and plot inside plot, and you know, like stuff that is kind of hinted beforehand, and then later on you realize that what they were hinting, and lots of, you know, emotions and this kind of stuff. It's a really good anime. one of the best ones. Like, I would probably put Code Geass in my top 5 anime of all time. But not to like spoil the plot too much, but it's basically like a story about the guy that, you know, has been betrayed and then he, you know, goes for like the maximum possible revenge. I mean, that's very simple way to put it, and there's lots of stories like that, and I think that's one of, you know, the best premises for like a movie or show, to be fair. But it's, you know, it's a lot more different than some of the other ones. Basically, the guy is, you know, starts a revolution and takes on the entire world. I really don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I was gonna say something, but I don't wanna like, I don't wanna spoil anything. It's a really plot-focused show, so I recommend it. And the main character is very relatable, even though it might seem very, you know, not realistic when you start watching it. You know, it takes place in kind of like a futuristic, Renaissance world. It's some kind of combination of like sci-fi and like I don't know, like the not Middle Ages, but I mean like the, you know, the Renaissance age, let's say. Anyway, let's focus on the fights. It's been super long since I watched Code Geass, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should rewatch it. I think I have rewatched it once, but you know, that show is probably like 20 years old or something like that. So I saw it probably like 20 years ago. So I think maybe like 17 years ago. I think I was 16 or 17 years ago I saw it. What do I want to go with against Empress? I'm super scared of picking Grottos against him. I have so big PTSD about the Empress passive recoil. Though on last video I had that one match where okay, well, let's go with the same thing as last time. We'll try this team combo. On the last video I had that one match where my Grottos, you know, died, and he was the only champion that I had left when I was killing the Empress, but I still won the battle, even though both of our like teams had all champions dead basically, but it counted as my win, so. Should I just go with Tormin? Okay, I'm gonna regret this, but for the memes, let's go with this. It's like he has Gnishak and Armons, but let's go for the Tormin. It's probably gonna ban it, but let's see what happens. I have double bolster. Oh, he banned Duchess. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna lose, but let's see. He has bombs, he has Armons. I do have Polymorph and Bolster and Tormin passive, so I think I need something to proc to win, but it's not impossible. If Gnishak gets frozen at start, I think then we win. And he doesn't have immunity buff, so. Oh, he's not even using the attack. Maybe I can survive the bombs if he's nuking on Gnishak. Wait, doesn't Gnishak do the attack buff himself? I forget about that. But if he does, then he can... Okay, nice. Then he can still get polymorphed. Okay, looking good so far, but Armans is scary. Can we get the Rotos then before Armans? Then I think we're good. Oh, that looked pretty hard. It's kind of hoping my Tormin would be able to take one hit with the polymorph. Okay, nice. Okay, he was kind of panicking there and he actually went for the Arbiter. I don't know if Rotos would have moved before Armans or not. I think he didn't know either. That's why he risked it and buffed it, but okay, we got it. I think we're good now. I don't think we can lose at this point. He has, you know, Ember's block revive, but I am running 3 nukers, so surely we can do it. Is it? I think he must be going for Marius. No? Why would he do that? Rotos is not gonna die to it. Except, of course, to the goddamn Ember's passive. Okay. I don't know if I deserve to win this battle, to be honest. I feel like I maybe panicked a little bit and, you know, meme picked at the end, but I guess it worked out. And Tormin was actually useful here, so... What do you guys think? What should I have picked? The last pick, I think the first 4 picks, I probably would have picked those. I probably should have picked something else than Tormin and banned the Armans, but I was kind of, you know, I was running out of seconds and I was thinking that both Armans and Gnishak are kind of like win conditions if you go first. And basically either way I'm screwed. And what am I gonna do here? And then I was, okay, go Hail Mary Tormin and see what happens, but I don't know if it was the best idea. Okay, it's starting out better than the last session at least. 3 out of 3 so far. Maybe we could get the 10 fight win streak on the video. By the way, I'm definitely gonna stream the Platinum reset tomorrow. Not that it's probably gonna be super exciting, because, you know, I don't really have the tools to tackle it, and Platinum Arena clearly is kind of dead content at this point, unless Plarium adds some new rewards or something else to it. People don't really care about it that much, and the champion pool that you need to be able to participate in it is so insanely high that it's kind of out of the reach for like even like almost everyone that has been playing this game since the beginning. So it's a bit dull at this moment, but I'm gonna do it anyway out of just as a PvP player. If I'm gonna play raid, I'm gonna do plat push. That's just how it is. If nobody cares about plat push, and even if I need to, you know, push in the last 5 seconds and get an easy fight just to barely get top 500, so be it. But I'm still gonna do it for the love of the game, let's say. So let's just spam the polymorph. I kind of learned my lessons that, you know, that's the only tool that I really have to play with. I have one speed champion, which is Armans. I can't, you know, like do like offensive picks that I have like multiple, you know, lockout or speed champions that are gonna go before enemy and put them at disadvantage. I always, you know, have to take the beating first and, you know, try to, you know, come from behind. And I need the polymorph. So I need to use the Duchess mainly because she has 6-star blessing. That's really the main reason that I'm using her, but it's not like her passive is useless and she has high base HP, so you can put her in bolster and so on, of course. I think we should go with Rooster here and not Rotos, but maybe I should go with both of them actually. Or Wukong and Rotos. His team is squeezy. So, you know, Karnish and Fabian and Odin, there's so much like, you know, what I was just talking about, the preemptive CC, so... yeah, let's go with Rotos, yeah. I'm gonna get CC'd 5 different ways. I'm gonna get, like, you know, multiple lockouts from Carnage. I'm gonna get block revive from him. I'm gonna get stunned from Odin and buff strip from him. I'm gonna get locked out and feared and petrified from Fabian. Just like 1,000 different ways that this gonna prevent me from ever taking a turn on any of my champions. So sucks to suck. And this guy has a Taras avatar just to rub it in. If I see Taras avatar, I'm instantly gonna get triggered because I hate him so much. Not that he's, you know, dominating the game anymore, but I just have bad memories about him. When he was meta, he was so meta defining that he kind of ruined the game, to be honest. He was one of the original 4 horsemen of Apocalypse for like classic arena PvP or Platinum Arena pushes and so on. The fact that people were using Taras and Maritzka both in offense and defense, and basically the best offense team was just double Taras and Maritzka and out in battles was so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna get... I'm kind of surprised he switched the form instantly. Usually they don't do that. I actually don't have Carnage yet, but I will get him during this scarcity rotation. Okay, so with Rooster we can actually ignore the block damage buff from the A3, which is kind of useful. Oh my god. Rooster just got him. He didn't see that coming. I think... Surely the Carnage is not gonna destroy me at this point. Come on. We got this. Don't you dare to take the win. It's my win. Okay. Good job, mod. Okay, we're doing better than last time. I'll take it. I think a good goal would be to get maybe like 950 points today or something, but considering that we have how much time? We have 1 hour left. It's not gonna happen, but maybe I'll do another session today or maybe double session tomorrow to get it, but let's get 900 points at least. In 1 hour, doing 130 points is not impossible. Okay, now we're just... now he's just feeding me, okay. I don't know if I deserve this one. It's like this guy was listening to my video, like, can you do 130 points? Well, there you go. Now I got 18 points in a couple minutes, so we're starting out well. Also, I have PTSD about the seal because that one time when I sold, I don't remember what was it like a shield without crit rate, but it had crit damage, speed, and attack, I think. And it was the same thing that I was getting both comments and DMs of people telling me that I should have kept the item. So fair enough. But surely, I mean, I guess, you know, if we want to really be hardcore here, I could, like, you know, maybe roll this to +12, and if I get triple or maybe double on the accuracy, maybe I could Chaosaur it, but I don't know if it's that good set that I should go out of my way to like try to fish for those things. You would probably do it on maybe a speed set, or I used to do it on lethal set, But obviously on gloves, when only thing you want is crit damage, the chance to get the item like that is like non-existent, and I don't think Xenogenesis is that game breaking that that I should go for it. But I'll keep it just to, you know, if I do get triple on it, I might as well. I'll save it for the triple. This one I'm not gonna keep. Okay, let's continue. We're getting there, we're getting closer. Also, it was kind of funny because when I said that I'm gonna go for the 1300 points in the last couple of days, I was getting very mixed comments. There was multiple comments saying that it's completely impossible and you're, you know, insane and you're just, you know, talking big game for content and you're not gonna do it, like you can't do it and you're not even gonna try do it. And then I got like multiple comments too that it's totally plausible and just play the game and you can get it done and don't feel like, you know, scared to do it, that it's not even that impossible challenge. So, but based on the second last session, it seemed like I think I got like 200 points in that session, but on the last session I think I got maybe 80, so it kind of depends how I do. But let's say we're 800 points right now, so there's 500 points left and we have like 2.5 days, so I can do like 3 sessions on like total, and maybe I could squeeze in another one and do like 2 sessions in one day, so but I started this season strong, and then I was, you know, slacking off, not playing live arena. You know, I came back to raid, did couple videos, and then stopped making content for a couple weeks, and kind of, you know, made it harder for myself to get to 1300. But next season I want to get a lot more than 1300, and I want to farm those chests, because, you know, this guy big Duchess, by the way, that might be the first Duchess I see so far. But yeah, if I want to get back to the game, considering that, you know, I'm not a whale, I'm not a spender, and I didn't play the game for 8 months, I'm really behind. I need to do the extra grinding and, you know, be more efficient than other people and grind more stuff than others to, you know, try to, you know, stay on par or catch up. So I can't miss on any like farmable rewards at this point. Like at one point, you know, Rotos was carrying me, having a good geared Rotos and farming those lethal sets from the start, that was really carrying me. Bolster, realizing the potential in that and building teams around it was carrying me. Polymorph and Frostbite was carrying me. Whatever is the next new thing, I need to be efficient on it, farm it, and, you know, capitalize it. So maybe if there comes like a really OP relic, which is really good on some niche strategy, I need to be, you know, active on that event and farm it and get lucky and make most out of it. There will definitely be opportunities like that, so it's very tough to come back to raid and not, you know, feel like you're so disadvantaged on everything, but there will eventually be something like that. There is every time. I don't know if I want to go Rotos here. He's going with... Okay, fuck that. Let's go with the UDK and... No, this guy, I don't know, he's 5000 points, so maybe he doesn't have the best account. But he picked both the Duchess that I wanted to pick, which I never see anybody pick these days. And he went to UDK, probably to counter my Rotos, I assume. Or maybe he's gonna pick Wukong or something like that. Mikage and Wukong used to be pretty common combination together, and UDK works well with both of those. I was thinking about it, by the way, like, in pretty much like, you know, every game that I play, okay, Basileus, now he's just trolling me. There's no way he's using Basileus. By the way, there was a time where Basileus was meta in Classic Arena offense. In some of my oldest videos you can see me using Basileus, but for a time he was actually relevant in Classic Arena, but even then it was very niche. I guess we go for the Empress ban. He was basically being used as Rotos and mainly Rotos killer. And the fact that you could kill targets through Necret shields and protection. You could kill Rotos, and then you could avoid doing AoE and not proc them more to passive. There was one time where he actually was top, I wouldn't say like top nuker, but he was used in the top offense teams. It was very niche. But what I was gonna say previously, and Basileus is kind of actually one example out of that, but I was thinking about it yesterday that in like every game that I ever play, I always find some like weird niches that nobody's doing, and then I, you know, then I'm able to, you know, counter all the whales and, you know, people with better skills or accounts with, you know, some kind of niche strategy that I did. I've done that in Pokemon with, you know, not to get into too detail about it if you guys don't play or know about Pokemon, but I had some very original trick room strategies in Pokemon back in the day. Basically like a go second team in Pokemon, let's say. I was really good at that. I came up with my own stuff that nobody was using. I kind of did that, or I definitely did that in Throne and Liberty, which was the game that made me not play Raid for 8 months. In that game I was playing Great Sword Staff, which was a combination that nobody else was playing, and everybody was mocking me for doing it. But I was one of the top arena players, you know. In that game, obviously, arena is not like Raid, it's MMO, so it's more skill focused. But obviously in MMO RPGs, there is the RPG elements, and there's also builds and strategy, not just gameplay. And I had really good strategy with my weird combination. Nobody understood my item set combination and why those weapons work together, but I was the highest ranked mage in that game, if you can call Great Sword Staff a mage, and I was, you know, doing my own thing. So it happened in Raid, it happened in Pokemon, it happened in Throne and Liberty. Pretty much every game there's always some niche like Basileus that you can come up with. I also did that in Path of Exile on multiple seasons, that I came up with some build out of new items that were super cheap and nobody was like using them, but they were insanely powerful in some weird specific combinations, and I could do really strong and cheap builds and, you know, get ahead. That's the, you know, that's the most attractive part to me about RPG games. I like theory crafting, I like building and like that kind of strategies, so it looks bleak in Raid right now. Maybe not on this session when I'm like getting these low point kind of easy matchups, no offense to these guys, but I'm meeting people with even worse accounts than me and stomping them. But there will be another niche where we can find strategies to stomp the strong accounts, and then with like some fusion or some less strong champion or something. It's been Basileus, you know, there was those Rotos and Vogot strategies, you know, there was the Initve strategy, if you guys remember that. I think if you like search my name and Initve Classic Arena or something, there was a weird Initve combination where you could beat like what was the top defense team at the time with Initve, like Taras and Mariska teams. People always, you know, not always, but if there's opportunity, people will come up with some weird stuff that is able to deal with stuff that you shouldn't be able to deal with. So Maybe not today, but it will happen in raid many times again, I'm sure. I just need to eat my vegetables and keep up the grind, and when the opportunity comes, I will push for rank 1 in Classic Arena again. It's kind of hard to, you know, because obviously, you know, PvP is, you know, doing better in PvP is a great motivator for us, you know, arena enjoyers. It's kind of hard for me to make a new record because I've been ranked 2 twice and ranked 3 twice, and the only way I can improve it is to get rank 1. And even the times that I was top 3, it was like completely inconceivable that I could do it, and people at the start didn't believe that it happened even when it was on video. And now I'm much more behind than those days, and it's much more whaley, the game meta, than it was even those days, and it's always getting progressively more that. So getting a rank 1, there has to be some like almost like a bug that I abuse if I want to get rank 1 in arena, and even then I would have to be like the only one that is aware of the bug or something. I don't know how I could be able to pull that off, but you never know. Maybe that happens. Okay, maybe I should just settle with maybe trying to get top 20 again or something like that. Rank 1? Yeah, I don't know about that. Even top 20 might be, you know, might be never again. We'll see. Okay, now he's pulling out a bit more scary champions. I don't know, I forgot this cockroach's name. I even have him. I have pulled 2 mythic champions and he's Aphidus. He's one of them, so I don't know why he's whipping out Aphidus, but I guess we'll have to deal with that. It's like a full mythic team plus Fabian. I think I should go with Rhodos because the Carnage can weak hit on it, even though I don't like the matchup against Fabian. I think this is gonna be the first loss of the day. It doesn't really seem like a winnable matchup, but let's see. He has level 59 Fabian. I don't know why it's level 59, but okay. Okay, and then he even has Galather. God damn, I wish I would get Galather. I think I go for the Carnage spam, to be honest. I'm already getting locked out, so I don't know if it really matters if I get double locked out or triple lockout when I'm already locked out. Well, I guess Carnage is another lockout champion, so technically I banned one of those, but I took him out so that he has less damage, and there's more time for me to maybe proc polymorph and get the 10 or something. Wait, did I not pick the aura? Or he's not picking aura. People sometimes complain that I run the time to annoy my enemies. Not like I'm doing it on purpose. You know, other people do it too. I don't really think about it or complain about it. But I understand that it might look annoying that I run the timer sometimes when I'm on my tirades or if I'm thinking about the picks and so on. But this time it wasn't me, it was actually him. I thought it was me. I had to double check that it wasn't me running the timer. Well, okay, nice. I guess technically nice, but I'm not really scared of Aphidus. Oh, we got Frostbite proc. Honestly, Duchess is actually... I was kind of, you know, not playing Duchess on the last several sessions and giving her a bad rap, but Duchess is still carrying me. Now that I start using Duchess again, I'm starting to win, so... I think that was already the second or third time where Duchess proc the Frostbite 2-piece effect. I think that was the third time. But I was also using Tormin in a couple battles. What do you guys think? Am I just getting weak enemies today? Or is the Duchess actually being useful? Did I actually come up with some improvements like I was talking about at the start of the video, that I changed the builds and I put gear back on to Duchess, and that I'm planning to use her today in every fight, basically. I think that's it. Come on. Surely Empress is not gonna 1 versus 4 me. It's not like Taras. Taras on his heyday could have easily done that, but I don't think Empress is gonna do it. Easy. We also fought this guy twice in a row, I think. Or no? Did we not? I feel like we fought him. Huh? I could have sworn that I fought him. No, we fought the other guy twice. No, he left the other one. I guess I didn't. Maybe I fought him on the last video. This name feels so familiar to me. Wait, how many wins in a row is that? Okay, 6 wins, maybe 7 if you wanna count that one, but let's say it's 6 wins in a row. Okay, there's still quite, even though I started this session late, but there's still time. Maybe I could actually get 900 points on this video. It almost seems plausible. Also, I think me always early picking Marius over even Armans has definitely worked out. Like, meeting him less and not being forced to make teams that counter him and focusing more on other threats that they have is definitely helping me out, because Marius is such a destroyer of go second teams. Okay, Geass mark. Maybe Narcissus would make sense in this battle, because it's a good matchup against Mariska, and it's one of the 3 champions I have with Polymorph, so it could proc it against Geass, which could be useful. I don't know if I should pick Angora or not. I think I'm gonna go with double healer, but which 2 out of the 3? Okay, let's go with more than. Then I'll think about it if I want to go with Duchess or Angora. But I think I'm definitely gonna take another healer. Ah, that champion is scary. And Alas, interesting. Okay, let me think about it. I think we go with Duchess, because he could weak hit on Duchess, and Duchess could proc the polymorph. Angora doesn't have it, so I think we'll go with that. And I think I have to ban her, especially since Duchess is not in Stone Skin and Maud is in 4-piece, so I'm not running heavy Stone Skin, like 6-piece Stone Skin supports. I mean, he does have the Geass mark, of course, with the burn, but let's see. Definitely, this video is giving me a little bit confidence boost that even I can stomp other low-level accounts. There's some people that are weaker than me. Probably, you know, most people, but obviously it's most people, but, you know, I usually don't meet those. Usually it's so insane, you know, the gap between me and the people that I meet that it does make me a little bit black-pilled about PvP. Obviously, you know, the most hardcore people are gonna play PvP, and a lot of them are gonna have really strong accounts with all the shiny mythicals or whatever is the meta that they bought shards for. So, oh my god, Gizmak smacked me hard. And we're locked out, yeah, okay. I guess that's it. I mean, it makes sense, you know, how can Marius take a hit without anything? Like, there was not even Necret protection or anything, so, okay, that's it, we lost. Okay. I wanted to run it into the end, but there was no way that I could make a comeback. I don't know, maybe I should have gone with the Ankara just for the lockout, though Duchess was the last champion to survive it, so I guess I just needed the polymorph proc. If I got polymorph, then I would have been fine and dandy, and I was trying to maximize the polymorph, so probably I actually, you know, I did what I could there. I just didn't win the coin flip, and if I wasn't gonna win it, then I wasn't gonna win overall. I don't know if I should go with Narcissus or... I think I'm definitely gonna go with Galleus as the last pick. Fuck, I took gold Sprite, but it's about to explode. It's not gonna explode, but it's making scary noises. It's not full, so it can't explode. Let me verify too. Oh, the green cover on the thing is kind of messing up with the green screen, but it's not full, but it was on freezer because I like my drinks extra cold. As I like my girls as well, so let's go with this. That was a little bit meme and reference, but if you know, you know. If you wonder what's up with the color of the Sprite, it's because I was drinking coffee just before this, so it's a little bit coffee mixed with Sprite. Like, not like there's a lot of coffee, but there was just enough at the bottom to color the Sprite. It was chocolate coffee, not just coffee, but also cocoa, so I would definitely say, you know, I like eating good food. I like cooking and this kind of stuff. But on the like sweet delicacy side, you know, obviously I'm not competing in sports anymore or anything like that, so I don't, you know, I'm not trying to be the most healthy person in existence, but I do kind of like beverages more than, let's say, candies or other sweets. I mean, obviously I eat unhealthy sweet stuff, but not really candies or anything like that. I'll eat baked goods and soda or coffee, that type of stuff, but I do drink way too much soda, let's put it that way. But at least it's the sugarless kind, so I'm trying to balance it out a little bit. Back in the day, when I was like 15, I would, like, I'm not kidding, I would literally eat multiple candy pouches every day, like every day, 2 candy pouches every day. But the thing is that since I was from like, well, I started when I was 6, but let's say that from like 10 years old to 18 years old, I was doing sports like 4 or 5 hours every day, so I could literally eat anything and I would be in insanely good physical condition. But it's not how it works these days, so I can't drink, if I drink 3 liters of sugarless soda, I mean sugar soda, I would actually get fat. But back in those days, I could drink, maybe it would have other health issues, but I could drink 10 liters of sugar soda and multiple pouches of candies and I would not gain weight at all. So I was a little bit used to that at one point, and I started to notice that what it's actually possible to, you know, gain weight a little bit. And after that, I've been a lot more conscious about it because I don't really want to, you know, gain that much weight. So not that there's anything, you know, nothing against people that, you know, have more weight, but I want to be at least not in like athlete condition, but I don't want to be too big, let's put it that way. Just for overall reasons, both aesthetic and health, and just, you know, for my own mental, you know, I don't want to feel bad about being fat, let's put it that way. So it was actually kind of shocking, like I wasn't really exaggerating with that. Like when I stopped doing sports, and, you know, I started living on my own and I went to university and so on, it kind of stuck me at one point that what, I'm actually gaining weight. I never experienced this before in my life. So, and my eating habits were like insane. Like you wouldn't like believe. Like I was saying, I would eat multiple candy pouches every single day, and tons of other stuff, and sugar sodas. So anyway, let's continue. I've never been like fat, but I've been more fatty than I was comfortable with. So okay, I think, yeah, we just go for full polymorph, yeah. Okay, that's very scary looking team. Yeah, I think we have to try Rooster. The issue I have with Rooster is that he's not very tanky, but he is a little bit more tanky than Marius, at least, let's say. Fuck, I don't know who to ban here. I think we go for the Empress, but might be a mistake. Actually, maybe it was the right one, because he did ban one of my nukers and he's clearly trying to block revive it, or, you know, make sure that I have no threat against his team. Oh, Frostbite proc again. Let's go. Okay, this is... I actually got in with Armans and I wasn't locked out. Wait, was it because I didn't see it? Did I just resist the lockout? Was it a weak hit? Or was it because it got the Frostbite proc before Armans and that's why he didn't get locked out? It might actually be because of the Frostbite. I didn't pay attention to it, but that probably was it. So there you go, that's a reason to use Frostbite. Can actually interrupt their lockouts and potentially save your important champions of not getting locked out and reverse sweeping the enemy, like it kind of seems like we're gonna do right now. Unless my Rooster gets polymorphed as well. The nice part about Galleos is that with his passive he's like, you know, if he's actually getting turns and not dying, we can just spam the nukes and he's gonna get the cooldowns back, so they're not really able to out-tank us. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's go. Wait, is that... I thought I had 2 losses. It's only one loss so far. I'm actually grinding hard. This guy was, you know, full mythicals. Granted, he's level 98, but oh, he's 10 million player power. Maybe I was getting ahead of myself. The poison support champion was like super low health, to be fair. But okay. Win is a win, but maybe he doesn't have the best year. Probably don't really have time to look at the kits right now. It's not the poison champion, okay. Looks like one. Anyway, let's continue. Damn, I wish I didn't start playing so late on this session, because we're making insane gains. If I had like 1 more hour, we would definitely break the 900 points mark. First pick Odin, interesting. not like I have Odin anyway, so... I remember when Odin was released, people didn't consider him like that strong. And I was like doubting that he seems crazy. And he wasn't initially very popular, but now he's like one of the most popular champions in the game. Okay, I think we definitely need as much polymorph as possible against this enemy. He has stuns and freezes and more stuns and other CC sleep and everything, so... There, you can take a better look at my hair. It probably looks funny in the video that I might, you know, often play with it when it's in the way or something, but that's what you have to deal with for aesthetics, what can I say. Okay, plus for Skull Crown, he looks like he's like memeing on me, but if he wants to play that way, then it is what it is. I mean, he has ally attack, but is he really gonna kill me with plus 4 Skull Crown? Like, there's no way he's actually using it normally. Like, what do you guys think? Is he picking it to flex on me? Like, surely that's what he's doing, but, you know, I wasn't playing for a long time. Chances are this guy has no idea that I make videos, so I don't know. And why would he have Skull Crown geared just to meme on me? But maybe it is. This definitely has better stuff than plus 4 Skull Crown. And don't get me wrong, if there was like a niche used for epic champions, I'm not one to, you know, look down on that. I might have, you know, used epic champions more than anybody in Platinum Arena, just objectively, as a fact. But he's definitely not using Skull Crown for some kind of weird strategy. Like, surely. Okay, I think there's no use overthinking it. It's a win, so we'll take it. There's no way we're gonna lose to Skull Crown as the only nuker. I even, you know, that's the one thing that, you know, not the, well, kind of the one thing, but one of the main things that is going for me, that, okay, I have like tanky support champions with, you know, bolster and polymorph, so... Okay, that freeze was kind of nasty, but what is he gonna do? I have a shield and... Okay, Odin almost killed Duchess there. Odin's damage, by the way, broken. Odin's damage needs to be nerfed. I've seen Odin hit like 250k on my Duchess in the past, but okay, now it's looking a little bit worse, but we're still good, But yeah, fuck Odin. Odin is too strong. It's one of those champions again that, you know, is insanely OP if you go first. Otherwise not, but it just makes the game so built around who goes first, and there's nothing else. Okay, now it's looking bad. Wait, do I have A3 on Gallows or not? I think I have A3. It's fine, I guess. As long as he doesn't get slept now. I guess he's gonna get slept. No? Okay, we're good. Might as well give the bus to other people, even if Gallows doesn't get it and loses his defense buff, but we still have enough damage to kill probably all his team or most of it, at least Skull Crown. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. To be fair, you know, he almost got me. It wasn't that far away, but still, like, you know, surely he was just flexing on me with the Skull Crown. There's no way he's actually using it. I feel a little bit slighted by that, but maybe not. But okay, tomorrow I definitely need to make sure that I'm able to play the full 3 hours. Maybe even more than that, but yeah, not getting the full session is since it's going so well and I'm grinding points and I'm getting closer to my goal, mistake, but it happens. Also, I've been kind of using all of my nukers today, not just Rotos and Marios. It's been very balanced today, actually. Should I go with Rooster again? Nah, let's save it for the last pick. Maybe I will, but let's see what he picks first. Rooster has been good today. Like, I think with the double reviver, having double bolster, kind of double bolster, double polymorph, kind of going back to my old tried and true strategies. That's kind of enabled my nukers to get turns. But what do I want to pick here? Definitely not Rotos, but I was thinking about maybe Narses, but now let's just go with this. By the way, this might, I mean, granted that I'm maybe not, you know, I feel like I may be, you know, self-gimping myself, that every time I'm winning I'm saying that I'm getting lucky and meeting easy enemies. Maybe it's a little bit disrespectful for my enemies as well, so sorry about that. But I'm pretty sure this is like the best win-loss ratio I've ever had on a video. Not outside of video, but on video, I think so. Definitely. I think we are, like, how many? It's like 1 loss and 10 wins or something like that at this point. So this one not looking good. I really need to get the fear of mode. Oh, I'm locked out. Okay, this is a loss. This guy destroyed me. He's ignoring defense and hitting so hard, and Galleos died instantly. Maybe I should have gone with Rotos, but it's kind of I forget this champion's name. She was making me afraid to use Rotos. If I survived that, I think I could have pulled off a revive actually. Maybe I could have made a comeback. R-base, yeah, R-base. Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have picked Galleos in that matchup. Should have just gone with Rotos. Maybe. Or Narses. This guy has the damage to kill Narses even from full health, so maybe I needed Rotos against this guy. Or triple nuker. Maybe that would have made sense too. I'm still very curious what's gonna happen with the Leonardo events, because I don't think they've like explained it properly. But there is gonna be an event where you can get him outside of the 10x chart pulling event that just was. I really want to know if I'm able to get Leonardo or not, because if I'm able to get him, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna open a lot of new things to try and play with. Also, one nice thing about him that, you know, he's Marius and Galleus, apart from just both of what do I pick? Apart from both of them just being defense scaling let's just go with the revivers. Apart from both of them being defense scaling nukers and obviously using the same gear and having kind of similar playstyle and uses, they're also both in the same faction, which is annoying for 4B stone skin accessories and, you know, accessories in general. But I think Leonardo is Shadowkin, so he's different faction. If I remember, I'll check my Shadowkin accessories, but I want to do it after the live arena ends, because should I go for R-base ban and go with Rotos? I feel like I kind of need it for the tanky team, yeah. But we have time for like 1 or 2 fights. I don't want to waste it looking at the accessories, but I'll do it at the end if I don't forget about it. It so often happens on my video that there's something that I need to check after a fight, and I say it like multiple times in a row that after this fight I'm finally gonna do that one thing, and I forget about it for the entirety of the video. It happens too often. I have, you know, one of those, you know, weird memories that I will not remember the thing that just happened, but I will remember, you know, dementia memory. I will remember random things from years ago, and I will not remember a champion's name, even though I have it and I have used it, but I will remember their skills and, you know, all the mechanics around those skills, even if they're not common knowledge, but names and, you know, recent things just slip through the cracks in my brain cells embarrassingly often. And I'm not really old, you know. Oh fuck. I thought I was good. I think that's it. I think he got me. Wait, he's kind of slow. If I survived the Wukong, I would have moved before the Calamitus, but fuck. Okay, now we're losing a little bit, and it's still good. 3 losses. Let's not make it a 4th one. We'll take 3 losses, and I still gained a lot of points, and can't complain about that. Though I could have, you know, I wish it was a longer session, but tomorrow, 4-hour session, that's a promise, so. Not just for the content, but for myself, because I need to get the rewards. I know it's like 20% chance to get mythic accessory. You only get materials for 1 attempt, and even if I get the 20% chance and I get a mythic one, there's like 4 or 5 different mythics that it can be, and I want it to be the one specific one, the one where you always crit. So it's like I could not get that accessory even in a year or 2, even if I do every single live arena season. It's gonna be RNG, but you know, if you don't play, you don't win, you know. Steam is not looking that scary so far. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Duchess, because I have basically my best bolster gear on Mord, and I really like using Mord. Maybe I need to keep them in the sets that they are, but I'll take the best bolster pieces for Duchess, because with her higher base that she can, like, you know, make more use out of it. It will be a bigger shield if she gets the best pieces, so I'll probably shuffle their items a little bit after the video. They can't use the exact same set because Mord obviously needs accuracy, but there's a couple pieces that I should probably switch in between them. Okay, this is like a full-on speed team. Should I go with I mean, he has the Grixia, but I could go with Tormin. I mean, he definitely has Stone Skin on Charge It too, but I still could do it. Should I? Or UDK? Let's do this. Yeah, instead of Tormin, let's go with UDK. Oh, Narsys, interesting. I think we go for the Narsys ban. Yeah, we go for it, because I have Duchess with Bolster. I'm gonna get locked out. He can block revive us easily. We're gonna have buffs if we actually get to use our abilities. I think I can... Oh, he banned UDK. Well, that makes sense. Fuck. Okay, let's see what happens. I mean, thing with Georgie at least is that he can't one-shot Rotos. So... And his team is squeezy, so... As long as Rotos gets like 1 or 2 turns, he might be able to take the win, even if Georgie destroys everybody else. He should still be able to one-shot my Duchess with the... Oh, it didn't even go for Duchess. That's an odd choice. Oh, and went for A1. I guess to, you know... He didn't want to base the nuke for the reaction. We'll see, but... Armans isn't locked out, so I think we're good. This is like insanely squeezy team, so... Rotos is just gonna destroy them. Wait, do I have time for one more match? Yeah, if I click through this battle fast. Let's put... Oh, fuck. Let's put out on. It's like... I'm looking at the clock, there's like 1 minute. But it's gonna be really close. I hope I can get to queue one more at this one. Dude, surrender and we can both queue one more fight. Do it. Oh, fuck, he got the... block damage. And we got another Frostbite block. Oh my god. Duchess and her Frostbite is like dominating this session. I need to... Oh, can I... we just... Like, I think I missed it by like literal a second because I was watching my clock and there was still time. Fuck. Yeah, I need to put Duchess and Frostbite in the thumbnail of the video. They deserve it. Okay, what was I saying that I need to check after the video? Apart from my battle log. What's my win streak right now? Okay, 58%. At one point I was 47% on this season, so I definitely made a comeback. I don't think 58, you know, this guy has 95 and he's rank 1. Obviously 58 is not impressive. But I think it's better than my... Yeah, it's better than my overall win ratio. And I dipped like more than 10% lower than this, so I'll take 58. That's a good percentage for me, for my own account, to start from and progress upwards in the upcoming seasons. That's not bad, I will take it. Anyway, so what I was gonna check is the accessories for Leonardo. Obviously this is me salivating and assuming that I'm able to get him, which I'm sure it's gonna be insanely hard, possibly impossible for me to get, but I pray I will be able to get Leonardo. Yeah, so he is Shadowkin. Okay, let's see. I did fight against a couple Leonardo teams today in Classic Arena when I was grinding points, and you know, it seemed good. Like, he doesn't hit insanely hard. It's not like Rotos, but he has good passive, you know. He definitely has something going for it. and the A1, and with it proccing, like that is interesting. Effect or passive, however you put it. Okay, I need to. As you can see, I hate doing gear cleanses, but I need to sell a lot of stuff, especially when a lot of the things are outdated these days with the new special item sets. But very Shadowkin. I want to see what I would have for Shadowkin champion. Do I have any extra good accessories? Nothing insane, I guess. Triple attack. Did I roll that? I'm sure I did, yeah. I definitely... Like, I should just sell this piece, to be honest, but... Yeah, if I have something with triple on Stone Skin, I definitely have a Chaos Sword it before. Okay, let's see. Defense with defense. Triple. Come on, let's go. Oh, what? Okay, okay. I'll take it, you know. Not like triple ring is gonna, you know, change the world, but we'll take it. We have something good for Leonardo. I mean, he has the Stone Skin passive already, so I don't know how much you really want 4-piece on him, but then again, you know, can you go wrong with 4-piece Stone Skin on any champion? Probably, or most probably. Probably or most probably. I'm not maybe the fanciest wordsmith out there, but most probably I'm gonna use it, so we'll take it. Can I get another Stone Skin, like good Stone Skin accessory? Have I rolled this? Maybe I'll... Oh, I have a lot of Chaos Swords. This kind of seems like something I might roll, even though it's just 2 doubles, but let's take those away. Let's see if there's anything else roll worthy, like specifically for... Wait, I only have 1 amulet, that's unlucky. Like either banner or amulet, so I can get 4-piece Stone Skin on it. Okay, let's, for fun, since we got lucky with the ring, let's roll this and see what we get. This is gonna be completely useless anyway. I'm not gonna use a defense banner with double defense and no speed on any champion. Not even percentage HP, so... maybe, yeah, I mean, that's better. We can use this on support champion, so we'll take it. That's not insane, but it's useful. This is definitely a decent... I mean, it doesn't have percentage defense, but might use this if I need it on support champion. Anyway, that's where we end today. I did make some gains. You know, there's only 2 days left, but let's say that I play like 2 sessions tomorrow and 1 on the next day. I mean, I think I can do it. It depends how much I play. Even if I get unlucky, I can do it, I'm pretty sure. But I need to play a lot. Today, I did well, and I didn't play a lot, so it was kind of my bad. But I think maybe the new strategy with the Duchess in Bolster and using the Polymorph and Frostbite and so on, and going with double Reviver, maybe that was working out, so maybe tomorrow goes just as well. We'll see about it, but that's it for today. See ya.